Hey guys, welcome back. Coryxkenshin has some allegations being thrown at him, and I found out about this last night, and I kind of want to go through with it. And the allegations come in three letters. Every letter really, they're pretty long. The first letter kind of just is her talking to him and telling him how she feels and how she felt manipulated by him and emotionally abused by him. And then the second one goes deeper into that and goes in to show some receipts. And then the third one goes into how she was being watched by some of his friends and some of his friends and some supporters. And how there's more people that he hurt and their stories aren't hers to tell, right? But her story is theirs to protect or something like that. The thing that makes me really confused, because there's a lot here that makes me confused. If Corey didn't want to be seen with her around, why would he let her take like photos, or why would he let her take a video, which I'm assuming was going to Instagram? Why would he let her take that video? It's something that doesn't correlate to what she's saying. And then another thing that I'm just completely missed on is the whole watching thing. I don't believe that for like a sec. I don't believe that he went out of his way to be like, to go one of his friends or one of his supporters and be like, hey, this girl, you should watch her for me or whatever, right? I don't think that, I don't see that happening. I think what happened is his friend just ended up finding her account and being interested in it, maybe, right? Or maybe he knew her, right? Because they've been friends for a while. But other than that, I don't believe that he like really maliciously just started watching her. I just think he just found her Insta story and just watched it, right? That's just something that happens on Instagram. It's not like the biggest deal. I feel like the Xbox thing, it could have some more weight if you just went and posted the messages, right? And you could argue, oh well, you don't want to like expose like a supporter, right? You want to expose the actual guy, right? And here's the thing with that: you could just censor her profile, censor her profile picture, and just leave the messages on there. I don't know why she didn't do that, because she did everything with Corey. She showed at least that his friend was watching some of her stuff, but for this there's just nothing at all. And then for the whole that there's more victims that he has and all that, I can understand why she wanted to show that completely, but everything else, it doesn't seem right. It just doesn't. There's too much missing. And then in the second part, the most damning thing is the text messages, right? Because she clarified on this morning, it seems like, and she posted like a video of her kind of scrolling through the first part of her messages. Other than that, she doesn't really show the full conversation. I don't believe that the screenshots show the full conversation either. But I do believe that that's actually him and they're actually talking and stuff. And I do think that it's really weird that he would make kind of like these jokes, right? Like the whole touching her while she slept or whatever joke in the video, or the whole like, because I want to fuck up your life some more in the text messages, or in the first like screenshot of the text message. But other than that, it's just, they're weird. And looking back on the context of the conversation, at least the first part of the context, because she again posted her scrolling through, I was just reading through it. It just kind of seems like he thought he was in the green with her, because he ended up asking whether she hated him still or not, and then she said no, right? And that's why I think he thought, oh, I'm in the green, I can just make this joke real quick. And then after that, doesn't make any more jokes after that, after she says what? And then he goes, oh, it's just a joke, geez, and he gets really defensive about it, right? The defensive part is kind of weird. I don't know why he would get defensive about it, but I also kind of understand. When you feel like you're in the green and then you're back into the red, it kind of puts you in a corner. And then other than that, there's just a whole lot more weird stuff, like the screenshot of apparently one of his text messages. And again, if this is real, then fucked up. But again, I don't know why she didn't show the full conversation. I don't know why she didn't at least show the timestamp of when the conversation started or when he texted that, right? I don't know why she didn't post any of that. I don't know why she didn't post with it her saying that she had cancer. I don't know why she didn't post his actual know who he is in her contact. This could be really anyone. This could be at any time. This is something that isn't something I can believe without anything more. This is just something that is just kind of there, right? And if he did say this, messed up, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, there isn't a possibility of he's saying this, or this is just an excuse to say, oh, this isn't really messed up. It is really messed up, but it doesn't show anything more than just this little text bubble, right? And then the iPhone keyboard under it. It doesn't show any more than that. So either she deliberately blanked out the timestamp of the messages, or just cropped it out. I don't. This is one of the reasons why I'm right? This is one of the reasons why I'm I don't really believe this all the way, because all of the evidence that she does show, it just kind of either seems like, okay, he didn't take it seriously at first, right? And now he's taking it really seriously. He's taking it where it needs to be, right? He was trying, at least in my my understanding, he was trying to be as respectful as possible. He was saying, he didn't want her just for sex. He actually really liked her. He loved her, but he had his own things going on. She even says in one of the in one of the letters that they both had stuff going on. She acknowledges that, but she still felt hurt. And all of this, it just kind of feels not like he was intentionally manipulating her, or intentionally trying to abuse her, make her feel bad, or whatever. It doesn't really seem like that completely. And I feel like they had a whole other conversation to how she felt of the relationship. Because I don't think it's just as simple as they were talking and then they weren't. I think, because there's no way that's how it happened, right? I feel like at some point during or after the breakup, they talked to each other about it. She told him how she felt about it, and then they stopped talking, right? I feel like it ended up with her saying she hated him, or else, other than that, I don't know why he would ask that in the first place, right? It would have to had gone that way, right? There's no other explanation for that specifically. So I feel like there's a whole lot more that we're missing, right? We're missing his side completely, which is why I'm not going to say, oh, Corey's completely innocent, right? I don't think, that's a possibility that he's completely innocent or he's completely guilty. And I'm not on either side of that. It's just everything that has been shown, it just really seems weird. It seems kind of unorganized, right? It kind of seems like she just wanted to write this out and just took screenshots, and then for some of them showed everything, right? And then for the other ones showed just this one part, and then the third one is just kind of just a mess. The third letter is just really a mess to me. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. I want to wait for more. I want to see if she has any more to say, and yeah, that's about it. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if I talked about this yet. A weird thing is with her Instagram page. It's something I noticed this morning, because last night I was going through her Instagram and stuff, right? Not her Instagram, but I was trying to go through to see if she had an Instagram account or not last night. And going through it, nothing showed up, right? The only thing that showed up was her being supported by, a cancer support page about her having breast cancer and everything like that. So in that description of the post, it showed her handle, right? Her username. So copied that, looked that up, nothing came up, right? You search up her name, nothing came up. You search up that, nothing came up. So now this morning I looked her up again to see, okay, maybe I got something wrong, right? Maybe there's more to it. Maybe there's a whole lot that I'm missing. And I see this morning that she just made an account. I'm like, that's weird. Wonder why I didn't see that last night. clicked on it, only one video. So a lot of it, to me, for that part, this is something, again, a lot of it seems really wish-washy. A lot of it seems really, this specifically, this is just really suspicious. Another thing that's kind of suspicious, but not necessarily, is she used to, on her TikTok, have a video of her, going through like the cancer thing, right? She announced it on her TikTok. It was like one of the first kind of videos, right? And then I guess she deleted that, which I can kind of understand, right? That's not something you want to like kind of have out there during allegations, because people can just go in there and just spout weird shit, right? So that I can kind of see, right? But the Instagram thing is, it's like, why would you delete your last Instagram account and then post this, right? Unless you had more stuff with you and Corey in your last one, right? There has to be a lot more than this, right? There's a whole lot that's missing. that's my piece on it. But yeah, that is really it. That's all I want to say now. That's everything I have right now. So until Corey says something, or until more victims come out, because apparently there are more victims, I'm not going to speak on this anymore. And yeah, if you liked it, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.